from Lawmer. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the battle rappers from the city is Gibby. So, what's your relationship with Gibby?
Me and Gib, though, like, that's... Like, we go back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he, another one that grew up around. Like, Gibby's actually younger than me. Gibby's clad these days, so Gibby was younger than me, but, like, Gibby my guy. Like that's one of the ones, like when we talking, like, just real nigga shit, like, Gibby official. You can't never, like, I can't say Gibby's never done no sucker shit, never. No, Gibby's official. He's official dude. So, it's my guy. Like, far as my relationship with him, street-wise, it's official.
All right, being that you're a Pittsburgh battle rap league owner, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the Pittsburgh battle rap scene? As far as right now?
Not during the pandemic. Like, I think, well, before, because right now it's a little draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out, like, No Chill got some shit coming up, the Cabin Fever shit, so some online battle shit. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm an entertainer, I'm a performer. I like to be on stage. But as far as our battle rap scene, like, it's growing. It's been growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we've come some ways. We've come a long way for real, where, like, people are starting to pay attention, and the crazy part is that people been paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll come in our groups. They come in our battle league groups. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit and wanting smoke with us. We don't go to their groups. You know what I mean? Like, talking crazy to them, or, I will kill you. I will smoke. Like, they come to ours. Like, our shit popping. And I think our battle scene is actually popping more than our music scene. Me personally.
What makes you say that?
Because look at what's going on now. Like the diss songs. Like, ain't nobody diss nobody since Tef. The battle scene's been popping.
Man, Big Pump was dissing niggas.
Nobody's paying attention to Big Pump. What I'm saying is, the battle scene became a bigger platform than the music scene. Like, even all the rappers are in the battle groups paying attention. They know who's who, because it's popping. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be 100. Like, I just seen some shit where they posted a decade picture of the top for the decade. Bro, I know probably like 9, 10 of them niggas, bro. But them niggas know who the battle rappers are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think our scene, like, our events have bigger turnouts than local niggas' music. You know what I'm saying? Local shows. Like, other than you being Hardo or Heaney, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the pop, like, really popping niggas. But, like, we can throw events. If we go event for events, like, each rapper from the city, each local rapper from the city throwing the joint, and then we throw an event that same month, there's only a few that may have the same or more attendance than the battle will. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because there's more, they're really tuned into the battle shit. People love drama, and battle rap is drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest, like, battle rap is drama. Like, so people love it, and they draw to it, but it's what we're doing. Like, our shit's wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's entertainment. It's really entertainment. Like, and we entertain on that stage. You know what I'm saying? So I think our scene's bigger than, you know what I'm saying, the music scene here right now.
Just to touch up on it, you know, like, No Chill Battle League kind of had a beef with WWBL. You know what I mean? Wave World Battle League. Like, let's just clear the air real quick. What's
all right? Well, like, No Chill, it wasn't really a beef. It was some weird shit happened with some inbox shit, but that was before Wave World started. You know what I'm saying? Before the WWBL shit started. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. You know what I'm saying? But, like, one thing, like, I give C respect for is C shows up at every event. C popped up to my first Wave World event, hollered at me, man-to-man shit, and we was able to squash it. And I was already, like, even before we squashed it, I was at I was at C's event. You feel me? Like when he did the co-event with King of the Dot. Like, and one thing I feel like with battle rap is one thing every like niggas be, oh, y'all need to all get together. One thing I feel every battle league owner and every league has in common is we're fans of battle rap first. You know what I'm saying? So we're at each other's events. You feel what I'm saying? Like we be there. So we was at the event together, like, and nothing popped off, and it wasn't like I didn't. And I want to clear this. I didn't start Wave World to be spiteful to No Chill. That's not why Wave World started. It was just since I came in, I always told everybody I'm more of an asset than a liability. You feel me? Like I'm more of an asset. So I would have ideas and everything, and people wouldn't take them. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to see battle rap grow, and I'm not saying they didn't take them because they were just like, oh, whatever. You don't know what you're talking about. That's not. I'm not saying that's why. Just might have not been the right timing, but I seen it for what it can be, and I was like, you know what? I have ideas myself, and if I put my ideas, I'll put it to use myself. That's just how I felt. Like, all right, I got this idea. Fuck it, I'm gonna execute this plan. Let me execute it because nobody can execute your plan better than you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna execute my own plan, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh,
Spike, just to get
yeah, just to be Spike, yeah, no.
I get you.
Like, cause like, mind you, me and C didn't talk yet, right? And I still reached out to C like, yo, I'm trying to do this event. Who you getting on your next event? So I didn't want to bump heads and try to book the same niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what a lot of people don't know. Like, me and C, we talk outside of, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to do it on the net. You know what I'm saying? We talk behind closed doors. Bro, what you got kicking off? Like, even for this shit, like, you know, it's Cabin Fever shit, which is fire. I mean, I want to see that. I would rather see that Cabin Fever shit in the building. I told you that too. Like, I want to see that in the building, but you know, it is what it is. Like, we talk to HBBL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reached out to everybody, like all the leagues. Like, yo, what's up with? Alright, I'm thinking about who you trying to book because I'm the junior league. Like, I'm the smallest. I'm fresh starting. Like, we're just starting our league. So it's like, yo, I'm not going to try to book the same guys you're booking for your shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem going to find new talent. Like, I know plenty of niggas that rap. And that can battle rap, you know what I'm saying? And niggas that want to get in the ring, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have a problem, I can do that. But for like just what we was doing, it was just like, yo, no, it was time for me to really, you know, step out of that worker position and do some boss shit.
All right, let me ask you this. You know, it's been like 2 years or a year and a half or plus, whatever, since there has been a No Chill champion. You and Remo was at the top of the list to battle for the championship. How do you feel about the No Chill championship belt? And who do you feel like should get it? Or, you know, how do you feel like somebody should go after it?
Far as the belt, like, I don't really care for the belt. Like, granted, like, you know, I mean, like, I get that people say, oh, Fizzy's the champion regardless. Like, people say that, but there was a time where I was like, you know what, I feel I'm gonna be honest, like, far as the brand and representing No Chill, we're talking about the No Chill champion belt because it's the No Chill belt. Me personally, you give it to 40 or even Trilla.
All right, now why do you feel like they deserve it? And
because
why
they're
do you feel
representing
like
the No Chill brand.
Okay, now do you feel like they should go through a tournament like there was before, or do you feel like it could end the same way?
I would love to see Trilla and 40 battle, but then part of me don't because they're the same team. So it's like, but on the flip side, I would say 40 over Trilla.
Why?
Because first of all, 40 from the bird, Trilla but Trilla has held down. Trilla went to battle on the border with us. He's defended No Chill with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, but 40, I think 40
They were supposed to battle.
Yeah, I remember. That's when I battled Triller that day. Actually, 40 was down. You know what I'm saying? So, but 40. I think 40 got the torch right now. Other than me or Life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think 40 kind of hold the torch. I think 40 holds the torch. And I'm talking battle rap.
Do you think that he should go through a win to get the belt against somebody, or
only person that I'm gonna be honest? There's only 3 people. If they were to do that, there's only 3 people that 40 should battle for the belt if they're going to do that, and that'd be me, Life, or Triller.
Why wouldn't he have to do that?
But wait, I might have to change that because.
What about Reek? What? And I want to go ahead. I'm gonna ask you.
Well, not because like Reek's definitely, but Reek's not no chill for.
And he already battled Reek.
That was his first battle.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about people like Yaka, City Cows?
Not for no chill. Like now, City. That's what I was about to say. Like you could put City into that. No.
What about Basket Case?
If you're gonna give, if you're gonna give the work that niggas put in, like I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be 100. Basket got a battle coming up like versus a New York nigga. That shit's probably the best Basket I ever heard. I'm gonna be 100. Like Basket cooking. Like I don't take nothing away from Basket.
What about Yaka? He supposed to be a battle Yaka.
No chill though.
Yeah, I get
Yaka was against no chill coming in. Like you gotta remember how I came into battle rap. I was fucking with Bando. I was going to build the Bando brand. You know what I'm saying? And it was no shade to No Chill, but they didn't fuck with No Chill. Niggas didn't fuck with No Chill. Me, I didn't have a problem with No Chill because I was already booked for a card. So I didn't know the beef. That was my thing. Like I didn't know what their beef was.
Alright, speaking of different leagues, like what's your relationship with Heavy Bars Battle League?
Gold, that's my uncle. That's on. Like, it's all love with Gold.
I know it's just like another league on the scene. I know they be bringing in a lot of new people that
they bring a lot of people from OT, which is dope. We need that. We need that, and I think, like the thing for for HBBL is, I think they need to convert some of those guys because they have a better relationship like DC. They get a relationship with those people. They need to try to push them off into other leagues. You know what I'm saying? The Wave Rules, No Chills, you know what I'm saying?
So you feel like they're like in a place where they can break out of town artists or artists from Pittsburgh is good. Because like that Wreak Havoc versus Young Cash. You know what I mean?
That was dope.
I like that battle.
But you gotta think though, like we've always brought people from out of town, every league.
Yeah, all of the
Fifth Element, prime example. No Chill. Like C brought him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like C brought
Gifted.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gifted. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so he's bringing these guys. Like so C has brought people from out of town. You got like granted Martian and them originally from Pittsburgh, but they live. You know what I'm saying?
Town, yeah.
Scoop did it. M80 from Warren. You know what I'm saying? Like so we do this. Like I was bringing Queen Damo, who's from Chicago, who lives in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shout out to her.
You know what I'm saying? So like we bring in different people. Like I think everybody brings somebody different. Like just like I did with my first Wave World joint. You know when I brought you know what I'm saying TG. I brought TG. I brought Chula. I brought you bring some new faces in. And I think if you're going to start a battle league, I think your first card should definitely have some new faces in.
I think that, not that, you know what I mean, like, but I think like Heavy Bars Battle League is about Pittsburgh versus other leagues, and I think all their matchups is like that. So
yeah, which is dope
about that.
Which is dope. I think that's dope
because there's never been no Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh matchup on there. Has there?
Shit, now that you say that, I'm thinking about that. Well, City and Villa. It didn't drop yet, but that was at their last joint. City and Villa. No, but that might be the only one. That's a good point right there. But that was their idea when they started it. You know what I'm saying? I can really vouch for that. That was their idea when they started that. Their league was to, get niggas out of town niggas.
Let's talk about,
everybody was feeling like, anyway, all the battle rappers feeling like, yo, we don't want to keep battling.
Let's talk about your latest card. It was Maximum Madness, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about it because, it has not gone down. It did not happen due to the coronavirus crisis and all that. Let's talk about how it got put together. Let's start with Derrick.
All right, so the Maximum Madness card, I'm going to be honest, so people know my first, the Day After Tomorrow card, it was a free event. I'm a new league, so I couldn't tax and all that shit. But I knew my second card was more of I actually watched and seen shit and was watching who was going at it and thinking about good battles. That's why I actually named it Maximum Madness. It was finding just really more about having just good battles. I wanted a dope ass card and I put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like my team, we just was talking. You see this? What you think about this? What you think about this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that Maximum, I kind of swore that shit ain't happen, man. Sick that ain't happen. But that's how it came about. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew we was ready for another card. We knew we wanted to do another card in March. So that's when we started reaching out to the people we had to reach out to. And you look at that besides every battle, besides the Tay and Chop battle, because that was supposed to happen on Cold War, and I think that's actually happening on the Cabin Fevers, which is dope. I'm cool with that too. I'm very cool with it because that was originally a no chill battle. I honestly think Cav Bless and Paper was an EYS battle, but EYS didn't happen, and that was just one of the ones that I felt was always going to be a dope battle. So when I was doing it, when I seen the Reek and Zoe was going at it all crazy, and so I reached out to both of them for their battle. You know what I'm saying? The Maximum Madness.
So them two battles is already locked in, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. That's already a good start, right?
Yeah, that was, and
that's
then me and Dave Kenny was already locked in.
Yeah, that's super fire right there. And what about the Bad News and
Prep? I was hollering at News and that. Shout out to News. News made that shit happen. That's News's work. That's News work. I didn't reach out to Prep. News knew who he wanted. He knew what he wanted to do. I was hollering at him and he was like, bro, I can get this to happen. Let's make that shit shake. You know what I'm saying? We're going to back whatever we got to back. You know what I'm saying? But News, that's News's work. A lot of, and niggas don't want to, I can say it, a lot of Bad News battles, if you get a Bad News battle on your card, more than likely he did it. You know what I mean? He booked that. He didn't, niggas ain't make that shit happen for News. News put in that work for itself, and he makes that happen. So shout out to News. News is low key on the staff of us. You know what I'm saying? He's part of the team, the Wave World Battle League team. He's part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the other battles on the card then.
All right, so what happened with the shit? I'm talking about your shit. So the 2-on-2 shit, that was part of the plan. I wanted to give everybody. I wanted to cover everything in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? You have a big name nigga coming. You have an anticipated battle, a battle that people want to see. You have the female battle, which was Damo and Lady, and shout out to Red. Fire Redbone, that's her name on social media, Red actually hit me with the
About to get up and start performing my shit for you.
Yeah. Like Red's on the team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Red. Red's from New York originally, but she resides in Youngstown, and I met her through the when I went up there. We went up there for Battle at the Border, and I battled Cass and shit. Shout out Cass from Black. I battled him, and like me and her built a rapport, built a bond. That's my sis. Fuck with Red, and Red was. I'm like, yo, I need some OT. And then she's like, yo, I'm like, I'm trying to get some female shit. She hits me. She think about Damo. And I'm like, I originally came across Damo in HBBL. Yeah. And she was coming flaming shit. Talking her shit, doing what she's supposed to do as a battle rapper. And I'm like, all right. My sis, lady, wanted to jump back in the ring anyway. So I'm like, yo, I hit like, what's up? What's up? She's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, Dom, let's book it. Boom. I want to have a female battle. I'm not against female battles. That's just me. I'm not against female battles. And then with y'all with the 2-1-2 was just on, like, I wanted a 2-1-2 battle. Like, I'm behind me and Life been trying to get a 2-1-2. But so like when I did the 2-1-2 shit, I'm be honest, like I posted like, yo, who won a 2-1-2? Anybody down to do a 2-1-2? Your partner hit me immediately because originally me and Phil were supposed to battle on HBBL. I don't know what the fuck started going on with that shit. It was some weird shit. Not no weird shit on HBBL side. Just then, you know what I'm saying? Then just life and shit. And then he hit me, was like, yo, me and D West. I'm like, are you serious? Like,
I was in the car. I was right with him.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, all right. I already knew like I wanted to book Flack and Josh as a two. I just felt like that was necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like for them to do a 2-on-2 is necessary. I just think like, yo, like let's make it happen because everybody knows their bond. Everybody knows they're close. Everybody knows they fuck with each other heavy. They were bros. It was one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? Then I think they both got 3 battles. You know what I'm saying? 3 solo battles.
Who Flack got?
Flack got he battled Ghost, he battled Chop and Bomb Threat.
Oh yeah.
And then Josh battled Basket, Eastside Flex, and Chop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so now you said that Smug was going to lose because they don't got the vocal projection, right?
That's I said that was the weakness of y'all team.
Yeah.
I felt like Filth would have to carry on the vocal projection shit. I felt y'all was going to lose because y'all both been out the ring for a minute. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know y'all bond. I didn't know how close y'all was. I just know Flack and Josh is together all the time, and I know that they're going to have the chemistry. You feel me?
Okay.
There's some shit I found out later on that I'm not going to disclose on this interview about you and Smug. I mean, you and Filth in the street talk shit and how a lot of shit went down. But I ain't going to disclose that. But but I'm be honest, that was one of the ones I wanted to see. Like that's a battle.
I felt like that made a difference with that card.
That card changed. That be honest, I think that's what changes that card overall. Because it's like, yo, it's so different and people want to see it. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely that. I'll say that.
Even if they want to see it, I think niggas would enjoy seeing that.
I think that in the female battle is the one that separates that card from everybody else, from every other card, is because you're getting 2 rare things. You know what I'm saying? Like things that don't really happen on a regular card. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, if you get them both on the same joint, you're like, oh shit.
All right, so the card didn't go down. You know what I mean? So as a business owner or a league owner, what's the next plans as far as moving forward?
All right, so listen, as far as that card is that's going to be the next thing still from Wave World. It has to happen. Whether it's May or June, it has to happen. Just got to make sure everybody can line up and be able to do it. That's definitely the next thing from Wave World, because if this Corona stuff wouldn't have happened, right? I had some shit put together for after this card. I was taking the Wave World. We was going OT. We was going to Philly and battle bar for bar battleground. Some guys from Philly. That's what I wanted to do, was get 7 battlers and go OT and, you know what I'm saying, do our thing OT. and start trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like try to get our name out there more. That was the plan. But this card is so anticipated and people really want to see this fucking card that it has to happen. So yeah, it didn't go down, but it's going down. It's going down because I think this card, it still has the same anticipation that everybody still wants to see these battles. They still want to see News versus Fred. They still want to see me versus Dave. Paper versus Cav Bless. The 2-on-2, the female battle. The only thing that's not going to happen on that card now is Chop and Tay, and that's because they're doing the quarantine battle.
That's what I was going to ask you next. Like, people's releasing bars over the internet. How you feel about that?
That's corny.
SmugTV, 1, 2, explode. Get shot.